Hey babes, at my office right here. Welcome back to my channel. So this week we are gonna do our usual weekly market focus for the week of the 27th to the 31st of May. Which is also the last week of May. So we should be expecting a lot of volatility in the market in coming week. Okay. So without further ado, let's get over to the business of the day. So we're starting off with gold, okay, XAUSD, which is gold. So gold, gold has been super bearish for last week, which is also something that we predicted. We even predicted the bullishness to the upside. Last week, price was somewhere around here last week, and we predicted the push the 2431 area. Okay, we predicted the push to the 2431 area, and also overall we were very bearish on gold. Okay, we predicted the bearishness on, okay, so which I'm gonna add somewhere around in this link. Let me circle that so that you guys can see that week there for gold. So our next target will be the 42431 area, okay, which is when gold is able to clear the 237 area. Okay, gold is able to break here, retest, and a push continuations to the downside. Welcome back. I hope you see how we predicted gold in done. Okay, and you can see still the same area, okay, where we had these cells here, and this is still the same line here that we wanted price to do, what price to break, retest that zone, and a push continuations to the downside. Okay, so that's why we had this arrow here, which I'm going to take it out. Okay, so for the coming week, what should we be expecting on gold? Okay, I'm actually expecting a buy to sell scenario. Okay, we may be having some more bullishness on gold. Okay, I'm actually expecting a buy to sell due to market structure. You can see previous times here, gold has been creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, highs, higher lows, higher highs, and price thereafter created a new lower low that had broken past this previous low. Okay, so now the trend has actually changed from a bullish trend to a bearish trend. So now apparently we are expecting price to give us new lower low, which it has, and a new higher high, lower high rather, and a new lower low, a lower high, like so, and continuation downside. Have a proper bearish market structure. Gold. Okay, so I'm expecting price to give us a buy to sell scenario, and we are looking out for two zones here, which is the first zone is a 23,000 2372 area, and our next second zone is up here, which is the 2384 area. Okay, either of these two zones we are expecting bearishness from gold all the way to the downside. And mind you can also see something that we have, price may also be forming something like a head and shoulder. Okay, we have our left shoulder here, our head, and apparently we are looking for price to right shoulder, then a drop back to the 240 area. Okay, so that's actually the scenario that will be now for gold. Even price can also retest from this other area. The price can also come back to this area and push down. So just like I said, these two areas zones are the two zones that we are looking out for bearishness gold. Okay, but what if price doesn't test those areas? I don't really think I would love to make a entries. Okay, but I can now scale down to lower time. Price still has the ability. Price still has, because this is still a key level. Price still has the ability to sell all the way to the downside. The the two three the 3,000 area. Okay, which is line down here. Price can just start going bearish from downside. So that those are actually the scenarios we are looking out for on gold. Up next is DXY. DXY has been bullish, just like we predicted for last week. Okay, you can see price. This is the same area that we're looking for price all the way to the upside, and this was our first target. Then we have our second target, which is the 105 area, at which price will get there. Okay, For DXY, we won't be taking so much of our time, because we aren't actually looking for anything different other than more bullishness to the upside. Okay, so we are expecting price could either rally from this area, it could either rally from where it is currently, the next resistance level, which is our target, or price could see was a deeper retracement to the 104 area. If I'm to look for bearishness on XY, I must be super careful enough and patient enough for price to play this 103 area retest and continuation. I'm not really happy. Mind you, the monthly time frame is closing next week, so price has to do a lot of move by the last week of the month, okay, to accomplish how the candlestick on the monthly time frame has to be closed, right? So up next is a Euro USD. For USD, let's start from the weekly time frame. Okay, let's start from the weekly time frame to see what price looks like on time frame. Remember, guys, these are left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. So price is still tilting to the downside, though we had like 5 or 6 weeks of bullishness on Euro USD. It was more like a retracement on the higher time frame. Okay, so I did. It was more like a retracement on the higher time frame, guys. So we're expecting, you can see how the weekly time frame closed there, okay, with an indecision candle. So we are expecting some, maybe a bullish engulfing candle follow up for next week. Okay, so let's go to the daily time frame, which, okay, let's go to the 4 hour time frame, which there is no good. You can now see how price moved here on the 4 hour time frame. Have a trend line here. We already have a trend line here, which has given us some touches out. Okay, our first touch, our second touch, third touch, fourth touch, and a fifth touch. Okay, so you guys know what will happen from that area. Okay, and it also matches with our key level, which is our zone, and extended key level that extended to that area. So price is practically bouncing off this bearish trend line to the downside. So we are expecting price to push all the way to the 1.07 area, which is okay, which is that next zone. But to have a cleaner and a good sniper inch for good to go to the 1 hour time frame, okay, this is like more like a six for you guys. Okay, you can see a build up of price here. You can see how price has been building up here. Okay, so what I will want price to do, break this area, because this is a strong minor key level on the lower time frame. Price to break this area, test and a push continuations, 100% retracement support right here, okay, which is this support right here. So when I can find that, what I now have to do, put my sell orders and target, have a good ones to, okay, you can see that's more like a free signal to you guys. Okay, so you can out for this, and like I always say, mark out this link on your PC or on your phone or whatever device that you're trading. So that's it for Euro USD. Up next is the GBP USD. It did not really play out as we wanted. That's why it's good to have some set confirmations or setups before you place a trade. Okay, so I was very much bearish on GBP USD. I was looking for bearishness, but price was more like ranging and pushing slightly to the upside. Okay, so this makes me not interested in trading GBP USD. And if you look at something here, there's an arrow in which I placed here. Price is, something like a divergence. Okay, so if you're an OG on this channel, what divergence are. If you don't, please do well to watch our previous videos on what divergence actually are. But let me pop up little insight and show you guys. Okay, you can see price on the main chart is going up while price on the RSI is going down. Okay, so that's a brief analogy on divergence. If you need more in-depth analogy on how to use divergence or what divergence are on my previous videos, you can see them and what divergence actually are and how you can use them. So my bias wouldn't be different. Okay, but I would still be looking for more bearishness. Mind you, if the DXY would be bullish, you'd be expecting bearishness on GDP, Euro USD, and other USD pairs cross board. Okay, so that's for the bearish scenario, for price to be bearish back to the 1.26 area. Okay, for the bullish scenario, you have to scale down to a lower time frame like the 1 hour. Okay, you mark out your levels like so. Okay, you mark out your levels like so. So all what you need to do is to be patient enough for price. Play this high, retest the on the lower time frame, guys. Basically, you do that on the lower time frame, like a 15 minutes. You can have a very 1:3 for price to go back to the 1.28 area, which is back line all the way there. Okay. So up next is the Usdjpy. Usdjpy has been an awesome play for us. Okay, we have been super bullish for the past, I think, 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, I sent signals to free and general group and also our VIP. I think I'm going to add it somewhere around in this video. Okay, so we have been super bullish for like 2 or 3 weeks now on USDJPY, which I also predicted into precision last week as to the same zones. And if you did not watch the video or you think we are capping, here is a video. Price is actually testing this strong support level. Okay, so I'll be looking for price to continue its bullishness from this area to our next level target, which is the 159 area, which is our blue line all the way up there. Okay, welcome back. I hope you can see how we predicted USDJPY into precision. Price was somewhere around here as at last week. Okay, and we predicted more bullishness on USDJPY. So we have been riding USDJPY for a couple of weeks now, upside and sharing our profit. Okay, so we won't be looking for anything different on USDJPY. Let's go to my daily time frame, which is going to help me. Right? So practically, our target still remains same. Okay, our target still remains same. We are targeting the 159 area, which is this blue line. Okay, 159 area, which is blue line, the upside for USDJPY. USDJPY is still very much just like we had predicted. This is AUD USD. AUD USD for last week, you guys. If I did not call AUD USD because AUD USD was a little bit dicey in my strategy and all, but so I just had to leave it aside. Okay, but this week it looks like AUD USD would have something juicy for us. Last week I was actually looking for either a bullish continuation or bearishness on AUD, but I would really take off. Right, for the bullish scenarios, I'll still keep it that way. For the bullish scenario, I would love AUD USD to go back. We should expecting AUD USD to go back to this resistance area, which is the 1.67 area. Okay, but if you may ask me, I would be favoring the downside. Okay, I would love price to, which price has already broken this area. The price has already broken this on AUD. So I would love price to retest here. Give us that retest. Let me take that out. The price to give us that retest on this zone. That's why we are having that bullish candle and a push continuations back to our first level target would be our 0.65 area zone, and our next level would be at 0.64 area. Okay, on AUD USD. If you still want to have a very good sniper entry, you have to scale as low as your 1 hour time. So if you have a strategy or you are our mentee, how to make the next trade, the last but not the least, which is also a very nice juicy trade next week, NZD USD. Okay, for NZD USD, NZD USD has been bullish too. Okay, has given us like a case of bullishness. Okay, but if you look in here, you can see on the 4 hour time frame, NZD USD has not been giving so much move. They are going up, coming down, going up. So price is more like the sideways. That means consolidation. Okay, so what do in the case of consolidations is patient enough for price to either do a break to either the downside and continue bearish, okay, or break to the upside. Okay, break to the upside, retest that zone again and continue. Okay, so either of these scenarios are what you would be looking for on NZ. And if you may ask me, I would love to favor the downside. Okay, price to break, retest here, and our next level should be the 0.6087 area, which is okay. So that is all for this week, guys, and If you like this kind of content, please do well to smash that like button, subscribe, and also share our content across your social media platforms. Okay, this does not cost you a dime. Okay, liking, commenting, and subscribing is all free. Okay, so that I won't take your stop loss. All right. So if there are any forex educational videos you love us to make, please do well to drop it on the comment section, and we'll see how well we can make these videos, educational videos, for you guys to benefit from. All right, so you can also join our free telegram community by clicking on the link on the description below. Okay, we send free signals and also host free live sessions once in a while. Okay, so without further ado, see you guys next week. Cheers.